Hello, we are here today to talk about something called Saginaw Celebrates Summer,
Mhm.
despite the snow last night, right?
Right.
Okay, you're
Crazy.
gonna you're gonna guarantee that this stops. Okay, tell us a little bit about it for people that don't know what Saginaw Celebrates Summer, hard to say, is.
Sure. Well, I'm Marsha Braun, and I'm the Director of Marketing at the Saginaw Arts and Enrichment Commission. And this is a program that we started actually 14 years ago, if you can
Wow.
believe it.
Yep.
And it was basically a collaborative program to gather all the information from our area arts and entertainment organizations, things that they were doing during the summer months, and find a way to come together and package those for the community so that they had a single resource where they could go and find out what was going on during the summer. And then beyond that, encourage the organizations to work together by sharing information and sharing audiences. And I think one of the most important things was to bring people in our community and people from outside of our community to the city center to enjoy all the wonderful things we have going on in Saginaw during the summer.
And and you put out a brochure, and it's just for city events. So how many events, let's say, in an
Yeah.
average year
Right.
listed in that?
Well, pre-COVID, now I want to,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I want to
Everything's pre-COVID.
clarify.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
Pre-COVID, we were publishing about 180 events in that brochure.
And just the
And
city alone.
just the city alone. And
Okay.
if you look at it, all of our major arts and cultural organizations are housed or have their home here in the city of Saginaw.
Correct. Yep.
So you've got things going on with Pride in Saginaw, downtown Saginaw, which is like Friday Night Live. You had Jazz on Jefferson. You have the Art and Garden Festival, the West Side Art Fair, and the list just went on and on.
On and on. Yep.
Yep, lots of things going on, and like I said, it's not that we don't want to, promote the information and things going on, out of the city. We've got some great events that happen in the Saginaw area. However, we felt we had to contain it. We just couldn't be everything to everyone. But we have other resources that we use to
Yes.
promote all the events in our area, and not just Saginaw, but also Bay City and Midland and the surrounding area.
So, for people who really didn't know about this is a free listing, free brochure.
Yes.
What types of groups would be included in this? I mean, we're all over the map, I know. And then we'll talk a little bit about the
Right.
deadline that they need to.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. We will include all kinds of events. Most of the events that we include are either open to the public. I mean, they're all open to the public, and many of them are free of charge or have a reduced admission fee. They have to be located within the city of Saginaw, and they cannot be, we try to focus on the nonprofit organizations. We
Okay.
do not list summer camps or day camps. And the reason for that is that there's usually so many
So many of
wonderful
those.
camps. Yeah, exactly. We just can't do it all.
Yeah.
So if you have an event that you think would be good to include, you can get us the information, and if it fits within the guidelines and we have space, we'll be happy to list it.
And what's the deadline?
The deadline, we need to have everything no later than May 1st
And where do they?
for
Yeah.
review.
And where do they send it?
Probably the easiest thing to do is to send it to the email that is listed on the Arts Saginaw Facebook page. That will come directly to us, and then we can review the information. Be sure to include your name and email and phone number, so if we have questions, we can reach out to you and for clarification.
Do you have any sense yet how, since COVID kind of changed everything last year, are any of the groups communicating yet to give you a sense that pretty much everybody's going to give a go?
Well, it's hit or miss right now. I've
Yeah.
heard from some. I've not heard from some. Some are still kind of waiting to see what happens here over the next few weeks.
Yeah.
I did see that I believe Friday Night Live is hoping to move forward with their concert series.
Okay.
I'm not sure. There are several that are still on the fence, or what they're doing is they're going to see if they can do what they did last year or the year before, but perhaps in a different way.
Okay.
And as I say that, I mean virtual.
Yep.
Or with smaller audiences, perhaps, more frequently. For example, I know the Saginaw Bay Symphony Orchestra will be doing pop-up concerts around the community this summer, and they're going to be, small groups, like 3 to 4 musicians, and they'll be at different places. So that's something.
Fun. That's new. Yeah.
They did that last summer during COVID, and they're going to do it again this summer. So that's fun and something to look forward to. Last summer was really unusual because we had, lots of cancellations, lots of changes. We turned our calendar into a resource guide last summer so that people had all the information in terms of the area arts and entertainment organizations and where they could go either on social media or to their website to get up-to-date event listings. Because some events just weren't able to take place, but then there were a lot of things that popped up during the summer, like the pop-up concerts from the symphony and the Friday night food truck rallies that Positive Results Downtown Saginaw sponsored. The Jazz in the Garden series here at Anderson Center was able to take place. We had limited attendance, but we pulled it together at the last minute. So we're hoping this year that more people are comfortable actually planning their event and will be able to do an actual calendar. But also that will have information in terms of where to get up-to-date information from those organizations.
You'll address that again if they don't have it by May 1st.
Yes.
Okay.
And we will still have that in there. We've always had that information in the calendar. But this last year, it was just a little bit more detailed. And of course, you can always follow Arts Saginaw on Facebook because we do our best to keep it updated.
And just to let people know, if they didn't realize, how many brochures with this schedule, how many brochures do you tend to print?
Well, on a good year, and I say on a good year, pre-COVID, we were printing about 30 to 32,000 brochures.
And they are distributed all over the place. Correct?
All over. You can pick them up here at Anderson Center. You can get them at the libraries, local coffee shops and restaurants, local businesses, churches. We sent them out to the schools before the kids had a summer break so that the families had them.
Okay.
So lots of places to get them.
So anybody who's listening who didn't know about this is a wonderful way to promote your activities.
Yep.
For free. You don't charge them. So
no, we don't charge. Like I said, we do need to be sure that they are going to fit within our guidelines and that they are within the city of Saginaw.
Right.
And but send us the information and we'll take a look at it. And like I said, the idea is to spread the word that there's a lot of great things to see and do in Saginaw. So,
I know I was astonished the first few years, like, really? And that's just what, 3 months worth? June, July, August, right?
June, July, and August.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, wow.
Yep.
Nothing to do in town.
Nothing to do in town. And, and it's great programming. There's things for all ages.
Oh, yeah.
There's great programs at the libraries for the kids. We're hoping to see those back this year, but they will have their summer reading program. And then, of course, we also put in there, information in terms of if there's a sculpture tour. For example, last year we had the Seward Johnson sculptures.
Right.
And there's some great places to walk and things to discover, public art in Saginaw. So we want to get people out and about.
We got bike rides. We got all sorts of things. Okay.
Definitely.
Okay, I think that'll do it for today. So summer's coming. You promise, right?
I promise. At least I hope so. After last night, I'm not sure. But I will tell you that we are very, very pleased to be having Saginaw Celebrate Summer for a 14th year. It's presented by Hemlock Semiconductor. They've been our presenting sponsor since the first day, and without them, we couldn't do what we do, as well as our other sponsors, Jolt Credit Union, Dornbos Printing. We've just got such wonderful support from the community, and we look forward to warm weather and sunshine, and I do promise it is coming. It is coming.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.